So today's video is going to be a little bit about wishful thinking. We're going to dive into Signature Solar's website. Full transparency, they're partnering with the channel, but no, I'm not getting this stuff for free. I am purchasing it at a discounted rate, obviously, to make videos. You guys create a YouTube channel and do the same thing, but nonetheless, I'm going to show you guys a kit that I've had my eye on that I think I'm going to purchase today. It is a hefty investment, but I think it's worth doing because I can expand literally to infinite amounts. And I mean, again, I do solar content all the time with my crypto miners. So trying to get free electricity at a high electric rate is very important to me. I'm sure it's important to you guys. Let's go check this out and see what I'm looking at. Okay, here we are at Signature Solar's website. Again, I am not being paid to promote this website. I am doing this with you guys to get your input because I am spending my own money on this stuff and I want to know your thoughts. I've never been out of my comfort zone with a 48 volt system. And yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking, to be honest, because I don't fully know what I'm doing, but I'm going to figure it out and we're going to do it together, right? So let's get into what I have right now, and then we will look at the differences, I guess, kind of, right? So right now you can see I have the Growatt 3000 kilowatt stackable off-grid inverter, right? Now this is rated for 3000 watts of power, right? It has a max panel voltage of 2000 watts, which is currently what I have, so it's fully maxed out, and I only have a 24 volt system. Okay, it has 80 amp max charging current, and the max MPPT operating voltage is 150 VOC. So this unit again is completely fully maxed out, and I need something bigger to be able to run these miners longer, right? That is the entire point behind this. I have a 30 cent per kilowatt hour electric bill, and it's way too much. National Grid is killing me, so we're gonna try to go more solar with everything. So this is the complete kit that I'm looking at right here, but let's look at the individual inverter first and then we'll get into the kit, right? So looking at this is the EG4 6000 XP off-grid inverter. Now again, you can already see that it's double what my Growatt is, right? The Growatt again is 3000 watts, so 6000 here, and we have an 8000 watt panel voltage input, right? Or that might stand for photovoltaic or whatever it is, but nonetheless, you can put up to 8000 watts of panels on this unit. Okay, so well, actually it does say max panel voltage input is 10,000 watts, so insane. That's literally 5 times the amount that I can put on the Growatt, and I have double the rated output. Now the biggest thing here for me is the fact that I can put way more panels on this unit than just double, right? I could put literally 5 times the amount of panels on this unit, which will charge the batteries faster, which will run more miners during the day. Like, that's crazy awesome, right? And you can parallel these things up to 16 freaking units. Look at this, up to 16 units in parallel. That's crazy. Like, literally my entire trailer would just be full of solar shit. I would have no room for miners if I did that. But the possibilities here are literally endless, and that's what I'm super excited about, right? And then not to mention like the batteries and such, but we'll get into that in a second. Again, now this unit has a built-in switch gear, right, where you can, I believe, go from off-grid to on-grid. I think it has an on-grid section, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has on-grid capabilities. Oh yeah, it does right here. Here we go. Load, grid, and generator, right? So you can hook up all this stuff to it, and these breakers are built into the unit itself. Now my Growatt, well, just look at this first, right? Look at this XP, or 6000 XP, right? You could see, let me click on like this one. All right, you can kind of see the battery breakers here, and then the load, grid, and generator breakers are all here, and they have a kill switch on the side to disconnect things from the battery bank externally, which is amazing. Like, this thing is all in one, crazy awesome. I absolutely love it. Now looking back at my Growatt, this thing is plain Jane. I had to put my own disconnect in. I had to put all my own breakers in. It was a learning curve for sure, but it kind of got me set up to work with the nicer unit right from the get-go. So I'm a bit more comfortable doing something like this now since I worked with the other one. But again, this one is 48 volts, which is a bit different than the 24 volt system that I actually had, right? They have a max current or charging current rather of 125 amps, which is pretty good. What was this one? This one's 100 sorry, this one is 80 amps, right? So 125, which is amazing. The output again 6000 watts. Like, that's very, very good. I could run a couple ASICs on this, and not to mention this thing does 120 or 240. 240 is the biggest thing here. It's more efficient, right? Now, looking at the batteries real quick, right? These are normal capacity is 100 amp hours at 48 volts. Now, 100 amp hours at 48 volts, if I'm not mistaken, equals the amount of batteries that I have now, because I have 3 different racks and I have 12 volt batteries in series and in parallel, right, to make it a 24 volt system. But 4 12 volt 100 amp hour batteries equal the same amount of amp hours in a single 48 volt amp hour battery. If I am wrong with that statement, please correct me in the comments below, because again, I am learning all this stuff for the first time. Kind of like crypto mining, it's a freaking learning curve. So please let me know if that's the case. But look at these batteries. Look at how sick this is. They got a digital display on it. The connections are all right here. Again, it's rack mountable. It's going to make things super like easy and neat, and I won't have to worry about nothing. They have an on-off button and a freaking breaker that will pop if something happens. Crazy. And I believe they have a 10-year warranty. Yeah, 10-year warranty. Look at this. 10-year freaking warranty on a battery. That's crazy. Designed life is 15 years at 80%. That's amazing. So again, these batteries, I'm super excited about this. You don't even know. And then the panels. These panels, I've only ever worked with 100 watt panels, and they're tiny. They're tiny. These ones are bifacial, which if I'm not mistaken means they can actually get sun from either direction, right? Like they can get it from the reflection off the ground, like the grass hitting the backside, and from the front, which is amazing. I didn't know that was a thing until I started looking into it. So it says 395 watts up to 495 watts with bifacial gain. And I think that's what the bifacial gain means, the reflection off the ground on the back of the panels. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, please. But these units are a bit bigger. I don't want to say a bit, they're much bigger than the ones I have now. So 4 times the size. I don't know if they're physically 4 times the size, because I haven't went out there and measured it, to be honest. The dimensions are right here, 68 inches by 44.7 by 11. Oh, sorry, by 1.18 inches, right? So that's tall, right? I mean, it's really, they're thin, but whatever, they're big, right? So I'm gonna have to figure out where to put these things, because this kit that I'm looking at comes with 16 of them. Look at this. Look at this. It comes with 16 panels. This Hyperon, if that's how you say that, 395 watt bifacial solar panel, black, 6,320 watts of solar, which is 3 times the amount that I have now, which is amazing. This rack mounted battery kit, look at this. Look at how sick that looks. How neat is that kit right there? How neat would that look with a fully racked out system? And again, these 3 batteries alone equal the amount of batteries I have now. And even though I could hook up the batteries I have now to this system, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to leave the Growatt stuff in there off to the side to run like maybe the exhaust fans or something, because I think that would be kind of cool. But nonetheless, I got to figure out where the hell to put all these damn panels, because these panels, there's a lot of them. The only thing I really don't know what the hell it is these things. If anybody knows these little spaceship looking things are, please let me know in the comments, because I will, yeah, I'm going to have to do some research and figure all this out. But nonetheless, I love the fact this thing is everything in one. I can parallel it up to 16 units. I can just continuously add batteries in this rack mounted system. Is freaking crazy. Yes, it's a freaking expensive purchase, but I think it's worth it, especially for the time being. It's either pay a high electric bill and invest into ASIC mining, or I can invest into something that I could actually use and multi-purpose it with, you know, not just mining itself. I can multi-purpose it to run, say, this computer while I'm streaming, or just anything that I want to do, yard work, lights outside, like anything I want to do, I could actually use this for and not have to worry about, you know, just wasting this kind of money. So, I mean, it's an investment on a kit for my house that is useful in other ways, not just crypto mining. But I think for crypto mining, this will be a freaking amazing venture, right? I really am excited about doing this. So this kit comes with 3 batteries, not full 6, right? It has right here, you can see, what the hell? Oh, I gotta click on it. You can see, again, the 3 batteries are there, right? There's 3 more spots up here. But again, this kit, this is what it comes with. 16 panels, all this stuff. I guess they give you a crimper tool, kind of cool. Got the inverter itself, and then the case, obviously, for the 3 batteries. Which is pretty neat. And then it says PV wire options, 2 times 50 foot 10 gauge copper wire for the panels, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to be laying these things on the ground, just trying to figure out what's like best for them. Then again, it comes down here and it says unlock unparalleled energy independence with our off-grid solar kits featuring the EG4 6000 XP inverter, a 48 volt split phase powerhouse crafted for off-grid applications. Harness up to 8 kilowatts of PV energy, ensuring a consistent 6 kilowatts of reliable power while recharging your battery bank. Differentiating itself with the capacity to parallel up to 16 units, achieving an impressive cumulative output power of 96 kilowatts. Seize control of your energy requirements with our advanced off-grid solar kit. Now, EG4 is Signature Solar's brand, like in-house brand. And these units, if you guys have seen DIY with Will Prowse, I will actually leave a link to his channel up in the pinned thing right here. Go check it out, please. He is fantastic, and he has a bunch of information on this because he's partnered with these guys as well. He is fantastic, and he has a bunch of information on these things, but realistically, for this size and these things capabilities, I really do think that this is going to be a good route for me to bring the solar trailer down. I want to know what you guys think about it, obviously in the comments. Please let me know your thoughts, and yeah, I'll leave a referral code. You guys don't have to use it. Feel free to use it if you want, but yeah, that's it. So that's going to do it. I would love to know your guys' thoughts on this kit down in the comments below. Do you think this is a good choice? I do personally, just because, again, 16 units in parallel. I don't think I'll ever need to get 16 units, but hey, wishful thinking, someday maybe. The rack mounted batteries, that's a huge plus for me because right now my 12 volt batteries are a pain in the ass. I got them all series and paralleled, and it just looks messy and I really can't stand it. So I want something nice and neat and organized, and eventually I'll fill that up with 6 batteries and not just the 3. But again, mentioning the 3 batteries that are in this kit actually equal the same amount of batteries that I do have now, because I have 1600 amp hours at 12 volts, now having 300 amp hours at 48 volts. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty positive that math equals the same amount, right? So nonetheless, I'm super excited about this. And then the panels, that's going to be another challenging feat that I have to get through. I'm going to have to figure out where to put them. I don't want to put them on the house. I'm probably going to build something maybe over the kid's swing set to kind of get these panels there, but we're going to lay them on the ground, do some sort of, I guess, testing before I actually get to that point. But nonetheless, super excited. Huge shout out to Signature Solar. I appreciate them partnering with the channel. And until next time, I will catch you guys real soon. Peace out.